Hello everyone, welcome back to the Come Sit in Gratitude with Me YouTube channel. I am making kind of a compilation post for day 10 through day 20 because I was traveling and I didn't have time to actually record my entries, and then when I came back from Vegas, I was just too exhausted to set up a recording station and record the entries. But I did want to show you guys that I have been journaling every single day. So we're going to quickly go through like a little compilation of my entries. I do want to share like a little manifestation that I experienced. So this is funny, and it wasn't even a serious thing that I was trying to manifest. But before I left for Vegas, I was just having a conversation with the universe, and I was like, it would be nice if I met a boy, just if I met somebody to have fun with in Vegas. Like, I wasn't, looking for anything. I was just like, wouldn't it be awesome, universe, if wouldn't it be cool? Would it be nice? Wouldn't it be sweet if I met a nice, cute boy that I could have fun with? And lo and behold, I did. And oh my God, it's just crazy because I honestly forgot about asking for that manifestation. I forgot about even thinking about it, right? And then when it happened, I didn't even realize it until after I got back, and I was like, holy smokes, that was a manifestation. I also want some money out there. That's, money just keeps showing up all the time when you are living on the gratitude is yummy frequency. But it's just, I just share that to say, like, it becomes so easy to call things in because you're so focused on all the things that are wonderful in your life, that are going right in your life, all the blessings that you already have, that even the ones that you speak of wanting, even the ones you script in your manifestation script, you're not even dying for. You know what I mean? Like, you forget about them. Time stops mattering when you are in alignment, when you are on the gratitude frequency. Like, you forget about wanting more, even though you may have asked or you're scripting about it. Like, that's just the story I wanted to share about living on this frequency and journaling every day. I mean, this stuff happens to me all the time, but this was like a real live thing that I thought I could share since we're going through those dates that I missed filming. So this might be a little longer video because it's kind of like a catch up, kind of like a compilation, not really a compilation because I'm not clipping anything together. It's like a catch up and I'm gonna go through quickly. I'm not gonna keep you guys long, but I want to keep the videos on this channel very short and sweet. But yeah, I just thought that was a sweet little manifestation story that I could share with you guys. It was a cute boy, a nice boy, and I keep saying boy because it's a boy. It's nice. I like being a girl who likes boys. And had tons of fun and won some money, and it was a great time. So let's review all the entries that we missed. All right, let's get into these entries. Sorry for the lighting because it's nighttime as I'm filming this. All right, so looking for day 10. Yes. Here is our entry for day 10. Started with my 3 gratitudes, as I do every single day. I was so grateful I made it safely to Vegas because my flight had some turbulence, but I felt like I was protected. I was so grateful to be enjoying my time there because, gosh, what an amazing opportunity to visit another state and experience the culture. Again, I've been to Vegas a few times, but it just felt good to be there. I'm so grateful for the nudge to get a 222 tattoo because it was an aligned decision, and I love it. It's dainty and perfect. I'm gonna see if I can insert a picture in here of the tattoo. It's like, all right, I'm gonna insert a picture. And then of course with my manifestation script, I didn't do a lot of like to-do lists out there because I was busy with work and, got a lot going on. So simply my personal to-do was just to breathe, to meditate, and to journal. And it can be that simple, guys. Like, the whole point of this is to be as simple and as effortless and as easy as possible. Okay. And I was in a rush while I was there the whole time. So my affirmation was just simply, I am wealthy, and the divine number 222. Okay. So moving on to my entry on the 11th, I started with my 3 gratitudes. and my manifestation script. My 3 gratitudes were really quick. I was like rushing and running out the door. I think I did this in the evening. Again, it doesn't have to be in the morning. It can be any time of the day that you have the time to do it. So my 3 gratitudes were, I'm so grateful to be in Vegas because it's free. I'm so grateful to be having a blast because it feels abundant. I am grateful my kids are safe and protected because my neighbor and best friend Bria, what does it say? Is looking out for them. Oh my God, I was scribbling. And then, of course, I had my to feel section filled out. I am wealthy. I get paid handsomely to live, share, and be in gratitude. My gratitude is Yummy Journal is changing lives. And again, to do was just simply to breathe, to meditate, and to journal. And then because we are in production for these journals, I made it a point to take some time to reach out to the production team and check on production of the journals. And then I did do an evening reflection that just simply says, I am abundant, all right? Again, it can be super simple. So simple. The 12th, here we talk about the boy a little bit. I am grateful I met Jay tonight because it felt so good and divine to be desired by him. I am so grateful for my 222 tattoo because it's a beautiful reminder that I am divinely guided. I am grateful for the fun time at Club Omnia Saturday night because I was treated like a VIP, like a queen. And then my manifestation script and of course the to feel section. I am wealthy. I feel fulfilled. I get paid handsomely to be and live in gratitude. My gratitude is Yummy Journal is changing lives. And that's something I repeated all throughout the day anytime I had, like an empty brain space moment. And then to do personally was just to breathe and enjoy my time there, right? And then of course to check on production again. And then the evening reflection was I received $300 out of thin air, guys. Okay, this is just for the little manifestations you experience, and it could just be an affirmation as well. And then let's move on to the 13th. My entry for the 13th, I started with my 3 gratitudes and why. I am so grateful for the beautiful and romantic night with Jay because being desired by him feels so yummy. I am so grateful to reconnect with Kai because I truly value our friendship and sisterhood. I am grateful for all the love I am receiving here in Vegas because it's proof that love truly is all around me. And this is something I script in my manifestation script, that love is all around me. And there was so much evidence of that last week in Vegas. And my to feel section that day, I feel wealthy. I am paid handsomely to be and live in gratitude. My gratitude is Yummy Journal is changing lives. Again, something I repeat robotically throughout the day, all day, whenever I have kind of like a dead space moment. And then my personal to-dos were to breathe. Again, very simple, to breathe, to enjoy my time there, and to meditate. And then of course, check on production again. My evening reflection was, I feel so wealthy and rich inside and out. Oh, I felt so good there. I felt so good. I mean, I've been to Vegas a couple of times before, but this time, I don't know, it just felt so different. It felt so much more rich, so much more abundant. And so, that kind of feeling was a theme throughout the entire week. And then the 14th, my entry was starting with my 3 gratitudes and why. I am grateful for all the wonderful connections I have made in Vegas because everyone is genuinely looking out for each other. Because it was an industry event and, everyone knows each other and it's such a fun time and a safe time. I am so grateful for another beautiful night being with Jay because his touch, his kiss, his embrace feels like euphoria. I am grateful for the very delicious dinner last night at Buddy V's because it felt so good to savor such incredible food, champagne, and wine and enjoy amazing time with my team and my team of colleagues. And then I went into my manifestation script, which was particularly long. It's the same script every day, but it might, I might choose different words or say, I don't have a script memorized. So it's the same story, but every time you tell it, you might use different words. It might sound a little different. So sometimes it's super, super long. And then my to feel section is, I feel wealthy. I get paid handsomely to be and live in gratitude. My gratitude is Yummy Journal is changing lives. Simply to do, breathe, journal, and shower. Again, it can be that simple. And then to check on production progress. And my evening reflection was, I feel so loved and desired. Heart. Moving on to the 15th. starting with my 3 gratitudes and why. I am grateful for the fun night out at Hakkasan nightclub in VIP because it felt lavish to be pampered and catered to all night. I am grateful for the most amazing and sweet morning with Jay because he left for the airport yesterday. Oh, before he left for the airport yesterday because he made the most romantic gesture. I am so grateful for an amazing week here in Vegas because it truly was the best time I've experienced in Vegas. My favorite Vegas experience thus far. Thank you. And then moving on to my manifestation script. And of course, my to feel activation for the day was the same. I feel wealthy. I get paid handsomely to be and live in gratitude. My gratitude is yummy journal is changing millions of lives. Moving on to the 16th, starting with my 3 gratitudes and why. I am grateful to make it safely home from my Vegas trip because I feel protected. I am grateful to be home with my kids because I miss them beyond measure. I am grateful for a full night's rest last night because I feel my energy slowly recovering. Vegas was a fun time, but I didn't get much sleep. And I sealed it with a thank you, did my manifestation script, and my to feel activation was I kept it the same. I feel wealthy. I get paid handsomely to be and live in gratitude. My gratitude is yummy journal is changing millions of lives. And very simply to do, work, see my babies, and get some rest. And then my evening reflection was getting so much rest is a luxury I can afford. Thank you. And I put a wow there too, because that is a blessing. My entry for the 17th starts with my 3 gratitudes and why. I am grateful for the flexible job I have because I got to work from home and recover a little more from my trip. I am grateful for this beautiful Saturday with my kids because I love being around them so much. It fills my heart. I am grateful Jay kept in touch after Vegas because I truly enjoy our chats and banter. And I sealed it with a heart and thank you. My manifestation script, and then moved on to my to feel activation, which again I kept the same. I feel wealthy. I am rich. I get paid to be and live in gratitude. My gratitude is yummy journal is changing millions of lives. Very simply to do was to clean, unpack a little bit more, rest, check on production, and my evening reflection. Just very simply, I am deeply loved, and sealed with a heart. My entry for the 18th was starting with my 3 gratitudes and why. I am grateful for my sister Jen because she took my kids to Disney on Ice last night and they enjoyed it very much. I am so grateful to Bria for watching my kids last week during my travel because I feel so supported as a single mom. I am so grateful for Jay for giving me so much love, attention, comfort, and companionship. I heart him. It says I love him, but I just mean I heart him. It's just genuine love, you know? And I sealed it with a thank you and went into my manifestation script. And then my to feel section was, again, the same activation I want to keep repeating every single day, all day, which is I am wealthy. I feel rich in life. I get paid to live and be in gratitude. My gratitude is yummy journal is changing millions of lives. Very simply to do is just to breathe and to get more rest. Update on production, and my evening reflection was I have more than enough money in my bank account. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I had recently received my annual bonus and that felt really, really freaking good to see so much money in my bank account. And my entry for the 19th was I am so grateful for this beautiful and slow Monday morning because I get to be with my kids and go at our own pace because Monday was the holiday. I am grateful to wake up rested because I feel my energy returning to full capacity. Yes, it took me like 3 days to recover. I am so grateful for my gratitude is yummy practice today because I feel so abundant in this moment of devotion. Then I did my manifestation script, same script as every day. And again, if you guys want me to share my manifestation script, I will share it if anyone, comments and says, yeah, we want to hear it. Those things that can be kind of personal. I don't know if many people would want to share it, or would even want to hear it, but I'm happy to share if anyone wants to hear it. And then moving on to my to feel activation for the day, it was I feel wealthy. I get paid to be in gratitude every day. I am changing lives with my gratitude is yummy journal. And then very simply to do was just wash dishes, do more unpacking because I had like a bit suitcase, then a carry-on, and then so it was like a lot to it's still a lot. I still haven't unpacked everything, y'all. So there's still unpacking to do. Listen, I'm doing everything slowly because that's exactly what we're manifesting here, a slow life. no rush, nothing like that. So unpack some more, wash some dishes, and I needed to wash my couch cushions because my ginger cat was not very happy with me being away, and he showed that by peeing on the couch. Yay! And then very simply for my professional to-dos was just film these entries, edit and post this video. And then my evening reflection, very simply, I love Jay. I am so grateful for his insight and guidance. He is my hero. Okay. Moving on to, this is the last entry we're going, the 20th, my entries for the 20th. I started with my 3 gratitudes and why. As always, I am so grateful to have heat in my home because it is a blessing to feel warm and safe. Okay. Yes, it is. I am grateful Jay cares so much because he really looks out for me and my best interest. I am grateful for this blatant tingling of alignment I feel because it lets me know that I truly am being divinely guided in my every move. Okay, and then I moved on to my manifestation script. And then my to feel activation. I feel wealthy. I get paid handsomely to be and live in gratitude. My gratitude is Yummy Journal is changing millions of lives. And then very simply, to-dos, just journal and continue unpacking because like I said, we still have more unpacking to do. And then record and schedule posts and check on production, which I actually got a new update yesterday that there were some issues with the first round of productions, like the cover, the inside, the end pages on the cover had some like red, some black dots on it. So they were doing it. You know what? It's not about perfection, but it's about making sure that this product comes out just the way we dream it to be, right? The way we dream our life to be. We don't want any splotches on this life we're creating with this journal. So they're making it perfect for me and everyone who wants to start living this gratitude is yummy life. And very simply, my evening reflection yesterday was, I feel so loved and divinely chosen. Thank you. And that has been my entries for the week. Right. Those are the entries you missed. And I just wanted to share them because I committed to showing up daily here. But, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Like I was traveling, so it was really, really difficult to find time to film. Plus I had a roommate, so I didn't want it to be awkward of me filming my, me journaling. But yeah, if you stop by to watch, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you choose to live a life of gratitude because there is something good in every day. Ciao.